This really happened. In New Jersey, a case involving a police officer has drawn significant public attention and raised questions about professional responsibility and personal boundaries. Rebecca Sayegh, a 32-year-old former officer of the Toms River Police Department, has pleaded guilty to charges connected to a violent outburst at her former boyfriend's home. Her actions led to her permanent disqualification from all public employment in the state of New Jersey. The incident occurred on April 25th at around 11:20 p.m. Sayegh, who was off duty at the time, went to the residence of her former boyfriend in Berkeley Township. According to prosecutors, she forcibly entered the home by smashing the front door with a baton. Inside were her ex-partner and his new girlfriend. The confrontation quickly escalated into physical aggression, with Sayegh allegedly pushing both individuals during the altercation. Although the victims attempted to restrain her, Sayegh managed to break free and continued her rampage. Prosecutors reported that she damaged items throughout the house and even caused approximately $500 in damage to the victim's vehicle by crushing the hood. The new girlfriend fled into the backyard and called 911 for help as the chaos intensified. When officers arrived, Sayegh resisted arrest and attempted to fight off the responding police. Even after being subdued, she reportedly made threatening remarks, including a statement about burning down the house. The total property damage was estimated at more than $2,000 for the home, in addition to the damage to the vehicle. Sayegh was placed on unpaid suspension following the incident. As part of her plea agreement, she resigned from the Toms River Police Department and agreed to relinquish her eligibility for any future public sector employment in New Jersey. Prosecutors are seeking a sentence that includes 180 days in the Ocean County Jail, a no-contact order with the victims, and restitution for the damage she caused. To understand the broader context of this case, it is helpful to consider two factors: the structure of New Jersey law enforcement and the state's bail reform system. Toms River is one of the larger and more active police departments along the Jersey Shore, responsible for both residential areas and heavily visited commercial zones. A misconduct case involving one of its officers carries significant weight, as public trust is a critical component of local policing. Additionally, New Jersey implemented sweeping bail reforms in 2017, replacing most cash-based bail with a risk assessment model. As a result, individuals who are not considered a high risk to public safety are often released shortly after arrest. It was under this framework that Sayegh, despite the severity of the allegations, was released from the Ocean County Jail shortly after being taken into custody. Domestic disputes and relationship-related conflicts are not uncommon sources of police calls in Ocean County and across New Jersey. However, cases involving law enforcement officers acting as the aggressor tend to receive heightened scrutiny because they directly affect public confidence in the system. The decision to permanently bar Sayegh from public service reflects that seriousness. Sayegh is scheduled to be sentenced on January 26, 2026. Until the court hands down its final decision, she remains out of custody, but continues to face significant legal and personal consequences stemming from the incident. Everyone understands this, but let me say it anyway. Don't try this yourself. P.S. Perhaps the direction of her emotional energy simply went wrong. It's unfortunate to see a case like this.